Today's episode of the Federation's Finest podcast is brought to you by The House, the feature film, now streaming on Tubi. After a freak accident and a night out drinking leaves two of their friends dead, the lives of 6 teens are changed forever with the discovery of a mysterious revive serum that can bring one of their dead back to life, but only one. Now torn into multiple groups and fighting amongst each other, these teens must decide who they are, what they believe in, and what truly is the value of a life. Stream The House, directed by Miles Ross, now on Tubi for free, or head to thehousefeature.com or at thehousefeature on Instagram to learn more. That is thehousefeature.com or at thehousefeature on Instagram to learn more. Hello and welcome to the Federation's Finest podcast. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. I'm your host, Miles. I'm a filmmaker from Seattle, but I'm also a big mech fan. I grew up on Gurren Lagann. I'm currently watching through Gal Geiger and Pad Labor with my brother, but I'm a die-hard Gundam fan at heart. With this show, I'm here to lead 3 Gundam fans, Gundam newbies, through the series and see if we can figure out what this giant robot thing is all about. We'll be covering this series in my own special order, emulating but not quite following the experience of discovering the show on Toonami or the internet in the early 2000s. On today's episode, we are covering Mobile Suit Gundam, episode 25, 26, and 27, that is of the English release. If you want to watch along, you should go watch those. Boys, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Who do I got with me today?
Like sewing Scoobs, watch out for the backdraft, man.
It's Tom, also a filmmaker from Alaska. And I haven't had things to say about absurd creations in a while. I have things to say this time, and I'm upset, Miles.
Excellent.
Oh God, I can't wait then. And with that, I'm your local space cowboy, Leo. Actually, I can't actually say that anymore because that character is now retired because I finished that campaign.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, thanks. That went on for about 3 years. Anyway. I'm one instead of said Gundam newbies. Been a big giant robots fan my whole life. Voltron, Power Rangers, but yeah, I'm here to stir the pot, talk my shit, and prove that this is just 40k in different language. Japanese 40k. There we go.
I'm Kenny. I'm just a guy who was kind of familiar with all the Gundam stuff and mechas, and kind of knew what we were going into, and now we're here, and it's getting colder, just like Maharu's cold dead body.
That's wild.
All right. Well, hey, we'll be getting to that immediately. Just some things at the top of the episode. Kenny, Leo, reminder, you still have 2 force an answer out of Miles opportunities this season. Tom already used his, but you have yours. We are at about over the halfway point, so if you feel like it, feel free. They do not carry over to next season, so when we get to whatever is after Gundam, it'll remain one.
I feel like that's Zeta Gundam.
We'll get there. Also, I'm still on vacation for the minute. Still on side 3, so with the side 3 microphone slightly less than my normal great mic back home.
Can you call it a vacation if you've been there for so fucking long?
Dude, it's been like 4 months. We're working on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I'm working part-time on the white base, bro. My buddy got blown out of the cargo side door the other day. It was crazy. I'm just trying to... I'm making minimum wage here. No.
Congrats on moving to Florida.
No, not yet. And let's start with a little fun fact. Do you guys like fun facts?
Kangaroos can't hop backwards.
Yeah. Well, today's fun fact, we have to talk about Clover. You guys know Clover? Of course, I am talking about not the blonde girl from Totally Spies. I'm talking about Clover Toys, the toy manufacturer and the lead sponsor for Mobile Suit Gundam as it was airing in 1979. Have we ever brought
Is
up
this
Clover
why we
before?
saw the G Hammer again?
Have I ever talked about Clover before?
No, but is this why we
No.
saw the G Hammer again, Miles?
Well, you
No,
see,
you
Oh.
Clover was
incredible.
not just a major manufacturer, but they created the first Gundam toy. If you guys want to go on Google, you can type in RX-78-2 Clover Toys version. But besides making a Char Red Comet version, Zaku 2, and other things, Clover made the first Gundam kit, which looked a little bit something like this. If my thing is good.
Holy fucking shit.
Does
That
not
looks
look.
like a Happy Meal toy, dog.
It
To
does.
say the same thing.
And actually, if my sorry, I have to use Bing for this because my Chrome's being used for something else. The full kit, that is actually only a piece of the kit. The full kit looked like this and includes some other pieces that look.
This is the
the G-Fighter.
weirdest game
Hold
of operation.
So Clover was Gundam is made by Sunrise, now Bandai Namco Filmworks, but Clover was the main sponsor for Mobile Suit Gundam as it was airing, as I said before, and they invested a lot in the show before there were Gundam kits really, and famously they invested so much in the show that good old Clover over here got a lot of sway, even above old Tomino in some places. Does anyone have any guesses on things that Clover had a sway in?
The amount of
New
shit that you can
modules.
attach onto a fucking Gundam.
Enough that we need a full briefing exposition section in an episode to explain the presence
For
of
real.
all of these pieces of merchandise.
So that is
Incredible.
one part of it. So the Gundam Hammer, as you expected, made its return partially because of Clover this episode, but they made a famous request. So their first request was to introduce the G fighter into the show that Seylan now pilots, so that there could be more points for their more pieces for their RX-78 figure to sell and more toys to make manufacturing off of, because action cartoons kind of lose money on their own, even comedy cartoons. Most shows you see, Rick and Morty, Ben 10, any of the old Cartoon Network fare made its money back off of not even advertiser money that they barely broke even with. They made their money off of toys and merch sales, and that goes as far back as the Gundam in Japan 40 years ago.
Everyone in every genre makes their money on merch.
Yeah.
Let's
But
be real.
the other thing that old Clover here requested that was their first and most famous request. Their second request was something fascinating, because you see Clover likes being the only person wearing red. And their second, lesser known request early into the show was that they did not like Char. And in fact, the sponsor did not like Char so much, they asked him to be removed from the show.
How dare you disparage my
That
boy.
is wild
So if you
Crazy
of a request.
thing.
Like
If-
that's your star player. That's the Char. That's the Red Comet.
he's
Don't you
too
know he
evil.
destroyed 5 battleships at the Battle of Loom?
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly. Well, hey, old Clover
God
over
damn it.
here is a little vain, right? And so because of that, Char disappeared for about the last 15 episodes and did not see his return until now. Because you see, Char was far too popular, and Sunrise went against their sponsor. They went with Tomino's gut and brought him back, and now at episode, 25, Char returns. Char has made his return. Slight side note, Clover opened their doors in 1973 and would close their doors in 1983 after the Gundam kits and other toys kept on selling poorly. 2 years before Zeta Gundam would come out and would be Gundam's big smash hit and would solidify Gundam kits and model kits as kind of a thing.
They get for trying to take out Char.
Yeah, that's what they get. Now, there's one last thing to bring up about Clover that I'm going to let you guys guess about now, but there's one final effect that they had on the show. Maybe we'll loop back to it later, but for now, let's go to episode 25, where against Clover's wishes, Char returns with the episode Char Returns. Take it away, boys.
The episode actually starts with another fucking midair conversion.
I was just gonna
Kai
say
about
we
to
need
bitch.
to stop with that. We need to stop starting episodes with mid-air conversions.
Well, what do you mean?
They're
Clover needs to
training.
make her money.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, this is at the
Yeah,
beginning of
dude.
every single episode because Clover needs to sell more kits.
No.
Her looking identical to
Okay,
Sayla's.
I do need to say this. So
Yes, sir.
so like I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, but I have watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And when I watched Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z Abridged, I watched it with two huge fans of Dragon Ball who were able to give me all of the information and the filler that I was missing and the backstories for like all the jokes and things like that.
Yeah.
This, I think, like, if I was ever going, I don't think I would watch Gundam in my own time. I really don't. But this is the way to watch it, I think, is to have all of the extra history and knowledge of all, like, you need a Miles when you're watching Gundam, I think.
I'm
You need
gonna go.
a lore master to give you all of the extra information.
I'm gonna go forward and say at least first Gundam, just because so many pieces are missing. Obviously, Zeta Gundam you probably should watch. This 1979 series, I think Zeta you can kind of watch secularly, but yeah, there's a lot of pieces that make this.
It's just,
really the
I
best
think
it
it
could be.
adds a lot to it.
Yeah.
Tom, I think you just want to abridge Gundam.
Yes, I do. I do want to abridge Gundam, but before I abridge Gundam, I would abridge Pokemon. I have several ideas for that.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
but-
just regular OG Pokemon, or
Oh yeah.
oh hell yeah,
Probably up
Oh,
through
yeah.
Battle Frontier, right?
bro, you could
Oh, yeah.
easily cast Miles as Brock.
I'm Brock.
No,
My
I
eyes are closed.
got Brock in mind.
I
But
love.
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry that we're doing the that's why we've been doing it.
Air
That makes a lot of
conversions.
sense. Air
Yeah.
conversions every episode.
I'll let you know there's
but, yeah,
already
okay.
things you guys have kind of missed that we'll cover in a recap episode when we finish the show. But for now, keep on making observations, keep on noticing things if you can.
For sure. But yeah, Bright saying he needs Amuro to get it down to 17 seconds, which, hey, Bronc Riders do it in 6, so get on it, bud.
I love. What's your thoughts on their relationship, bro? Like, nothing is impossible for Amuro is a big line for somebody who tried sneaking off 10 episodes ago.
It's a big whiplash. But also, I think the plot demands what the plot demands, and the who are the characters to hold their own opinions at the sway of the gods.
I think they're friends. I think they're teenagers. Sorry. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think there are friends. I think it's definitely kind of a mentor trainee kind of vibe I'm getting.
Yeah,
But-
but it's also like, okay, when you're playing a 4X game and you have that one unit that just keeps winning, like it's at red health and somehow it takes out and you're just like, how do you know what, you little spearman, you're my boy, little spearman, and you carry that little spearman all the way through the game. Like I think that's Amuro to Bright. It's just
Oh,
like
okay.
I put this out,
He's
like
the
every time I
spearman.
put this guy out there, he just fucking does the job, man.
Yeah.
Flashbacks to when he deserts, goes AWOL,
Yeah.
loses
Yeah.
his shit.
Before we get to Northern Ireland and thoughts on that in a second, do you guys think
no,
Bright
I got
is?
thoughts.
Do you think Bright is a? I'm gonna ask this. Far into the future. Oh, can you hear me all good?
Yeah, no, you're good.
So,
Go, ask.
do you guys think Bright is a good captain?
I think he's doing the best he
Objectively,
can.
no.
I think he's doing the best with what he's got, and what he's got is the Lord of the Flies.
Yeah,
Little 19-year-old bride. Okay.
that's wild.
What about you, Kenny? Yay,
Yeah,
nay?
like confident enough to at least continue the fucking journey. So
Let's
I mean,
put
they
it this
survived
way.
long point.
Yeah, most of them are still alive. That's the
fair.
main point. Most of them are still alive.
Any
Yeah.
number, yeah, most.
One Ryu
We've
out of
lost plenty of jobbers, and one Ryu.
And one Ryu.
Yeah, it's kind of ambiguous. Are there hundreds of people on the ship? Are there like 40? Are there 16? Who knows?
Okay, so Miles, jobbers are kind of like orcs, I think. Where
they
if there's
spawn.
enough of them around, they just kind of reach a general carrying capacity aboard whatever vessel this is. Because naturally, the strong jobbers are beating down the weak jobbers to, get that equilibrium. So then when jobbers are lost in battle, there's room for more jobbers to grow.
Yes,
It's
sir.
true. They do crump the weak.
They crump the weak. Well, hey, well,
You want to crump, but you don't want to push it.
we head to
Work on my mork till I wah.
we head to our base, our Federation base in Northern
Because we're
Ireland.
officially part of the military now.
Yeah, we head to our base in Northern
You
Ireland,
don't
where
get
we
to say
learn
otherwise because
that
you know one of our biggest government secrets.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say we know that even the Universal Century, that unification ain't happening anytime soon. So Northern Ireland,
Yeah, Northern Ireland is still Northern Ireland.
yeah,
But yeah,
Nothing's changed.
our intro to who we come to know as Miharu is just her doing dishes, which I thought was interesting. Just knowing Tomino, I didn't think that it would be just her and then children. I thought different, but
big sister vibes.
yeah, White Base just shaking her house, and then she sends out a radio beacon. So she is Zeke Spy 107.
Yeah, Char has little redhead Irish girls on the payroll.
Yeah, while he's in a literal shark submarine.
Oh, this
It
is the
has
dumb thing
eyes.
he wants to talk
All
about.
right.
No, it's not. This is not the dumb thing I want to talk about.
All
This
right.
is dumb thing number
So
one. I
we'll
wanna
talk about it. New machine number 1, the Mad Angler.
It's
I
a shark sub.
It's a shark sub. I don't think we need to talk about stats unless you guys are interested. It's a
No.
submarine that has torpedoes and can move pretty
And
fast. Yeah, and
It
eyes.
has eyes.
This
Oh.
looks like the Carcharodons if they got to park closer.
Okay. This for sure gives like Manovsky. They're out of Manovsky's scrapped ideas, and now they're on to things he doodled as a child.
We did get to see it for a sec in the 8th MS team.
genius drew this, so it must be a great craft.
Oh, Kenny just posted it. Yeah, we did actually get to see this in the 8th MS team. But you guys didn't pick up that those were eyes. I was like, okay, I was waiting for the C. But yeah, that's the Mad Angler.
I thought it was a periscope. God damn it! Because
That makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I know better
it's
now.
It's the forward-facing, like Saurian angled, like clearly evil predator
Saurian.
eyes. They are. You played
Oh,
Spore
yeah.
Man? It's
Oh, yeah.
Saurian. It's that exact asset. Ugh. It's a shark sub.
It's a shark.
absurd.
I'm trying to find a Mad Angler figure. I do not think they officially made a
my
model
God.
kit for this thing.
Wait.
So
Just buy the Manta
Wait.
sub for Black Manta, man. It's a cooler version of that.
yeah, it pretty much is Black Manta's thing.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
would you call it a shark sub?
Thank
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you
you. I'll be
guys, I
here
love
for the
you
next
guys.
half.
But yeah, Char is alive. He did not get snatched up by Cassilia and taken into the space gulags. He's here with the new guy who he's put over, alongside Flanagan Boone.
Yeah. Interesting. And he's already scheming.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
He's already scheming.
Well, yeah, he's got his main scapegoat.
Mr. Flanagan.
Who's a
Yeah,
cool
he's like, you
dude?
guys
know,
put me
first-
next to this man who is
first
technically in
was
command.
Fuck, what was a purple-haired little bastard?
Garma,
Garma, yeah.
Okay, I think that's what the first time Char was in command without somebody to clearly the first time he was in command and not attached to someone's command is the first time he like clearly suffered consequences for failure. Because every other time he's failed, he's like, no, it was that guy.
It was that guy's fault. Yeah. So Tom is
Oh.
the dumb thing, Char's personal little skipper
his
here.
personal little skidoo.
We call this the Sea
love it.
Lance. We actually brought this up
Sea
before,
Lance.
but it's a Sea Lance. It's a little hovercraft.
Bro, why the fuck?
Let's go with reverse manta ray. Or like a seagull and a manta ray just kind of got smushed
just hate
together
fucked.
into
Well,
just hate fucked by the machine god.
since we're here, so we can talk more about it later, and I had them right next to each other in my notes. The final of our trio of underwater vehicles, not mobile suit for these episodes, is a machine they're pronouncing weird in this.
What the fuck?
It's pronounced kind of like it was Grablo. It is the Grublo, which is a not amphibious but completely underwater mobile suit. Fun fact, the
Mobile armor, excuse you.
oh yes, forgive me, I'm slipping. The Grublo gets developed into the Burgo.
Oh god.
In the
Burgo
Burgo,
or the Big Row?
sorry, it's developed from the
They-
Big Row.
They
And
made
then-
it
Go
less
some stupid shit
hydrodynamic.
again.
And
They did indeed.
maybe one day when we finish this series, we can get to the Shamblo, which is that thing right there. But that's very far into the future.
What the? This thing looks like a Digimon evolution.
I
What
was
the fuck
just gonna
happened?
say that.
We'll talk about that far into the future. For now,
It's not even remotely aquatic.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, that's really far.
yeah.
Mobile
very-
suit.
Oh.
Unicorn. Fuck off.
All right. But yeah, he takes off in his little sea lance, and we go towards the turtle ship.
Skidoo, as Tom put it. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So the turtle ship. Have we
that's-
seen the turtle ship before?
I think we've seen. I feel like we've seen the turtle ship.
Okay. 'Cause
I'm-
I hate it.
Trying to find a name. I have not been able to find the name for that vessel. And forgive me.
Like, I mean, the AWACS has an excuse for looking the way it does. All right, and that thing is super functional and awesome. All right, so it looks cool. This
The turtle ship.
it just looks like a turtle, and as far as I can tell, it's a transport.
For
And just looks like a turtle.
Commander Revel, who gets off at around 6:21 to Frau rallying the kids, and he's like, "Oh well, I guess this is the best of the best we've got."
I guess these are my elite troopers.
Yo,
They're starting them young. Oh, Revel's sending them to Jaburo in South America. Which, yay! We haven't heard that name before. Yay!
alright, Jabaro.
8th MS team. But
I
yeah,
see.
Okay, so, okay. What if we don't want to join the military? You'll be in prison for at least a year. That's fucked up. Normally, we would imprison you for life. All right, that seems pretty reasonable.
Kai leaves anyway.
Yeah, so that okay, we'll get to that.
yeah. So okay,
But
Just
yeah,
because
alright.
sorry, I like to go in order.
No,
yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Chronological.
Yeah,
Because that's how my notes
imprisonment.
are. But we get intel that the Zeke are just throwing Gundam design or like mobile suit designs at the wall just to see what sticks.
Yeah. So
Just full like Russian tank strategy.
yeah. Okay. So I'm glad you brought that up.
With their design, it looks like it.
So let's talk a little bit. So, trying to find it in my notes. So Xeon is producing more and more experimental mobile suits, which is your sign that we are entering into Power Rangers Villain of the Week grounds, where pretty much every new episode there's going to be a new Zeke mobile
And
suit.
a new piece of gear that is not operational to make that Zeke nearly undefeatable until we need to fight multiple of them, which point we'll bring back that piece of gear that, you know, gave us this crippling vulnerability, and now we'll be able to kill like 3 of those at a time. But the new upgraded version of that one, which is the new Villain of the Week, that one's going to be harder to kill.
Can you elaborate on the Russian tank strategy thing you brought up before?
I'm pretty my history is not. I don't
It can
keep
be
a
rough.
lot of it in my hard drive, but the essential bit is meat for the meat grinder. Like if I throw more bodies at the problem, it will succeed. Like
I don't mean to correct you here, Tom. Soviet tank strategy.
yes, Soviet tank strategy, but is also pre-Soviet strategy of let's just kind of keep just throwing dudes at the problem.
Yep.
And
Well, I
kind
mean,
of
it's
current
Crete.
strategy. Let's keep throwing dudes at the problem.
Well,
But it's the basic idea. Like, there was like a pin or something in it where in one of the tanks where it was like you could come up with like this whole thing that would solve like this pin broke after X amount of use or something. It was like you could design something around this. Like the Bradley had a whole different system because we saw that problem and built around it. The Russians basically went, well, this thing is probably going to be blown up by the time this pin breaks, so send it out there. I might be totally wrong on that story, but I remember there being something about it. The basic idea of it is quantity over quality. Let's send 17 tier 1 tanks at them instead of 4 tier 3s.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, I mean, we get a kind of mirror of that happening here. So the Zaku 1, which it was the one that the one lady Zaku pilot was piloting in the 8th MS team with the little antenna on the top.
Oh, you mean the officer designator?
Yes, sir. That was a limited supply mobile suit. We don't really have the numbers on that, but the Zaku 2 was Xeon's big mass-produced mobile suit, and there were thousands of these. There's estimated like over 3,000 plus of these things made. The Goof was a pseudo-limited supply mass-produced suit. There were about 230 to 250 ever made by Xeon. In a few minutes here, I'm not skipping too far ahead, but just to bring it up, we get introduced to the GOG, which we'll talk about. But the GOG is our first of these experimental suits that we see. How many GOGs do you think were made?
Not very many.
Less than 50.
So
I'd put in that ballpark.
there are these 3 that we see on screen, and maybe a handful of others elsewhere in the theater of war. I think we see one in the 8th
we
MS
see
team.
one in 8th MS team. It's Crab Mech.
Yeah, they're
Crab
not.
mech.
Well, we get several crab mechs. There's not that
Crab
many of these things there. What do you think Xeon's doing right now?
Making Crab Mechs.
Well, yeah, they're making a bunch of semi-aquatic suits. Why do you think they're doing that?
Because they've seen how the Gundam operates in both space and normal gravity, so now they're trying the different frontier, which is underwater, because the planet has 75% of that shit.
Do you think they're trying just like to take our oceans? Do you think there's like a Xeon base underwater?
I think they're slowly devolving to crab people.
Okay. Any other
I
thoughts?
think that's possible, but I think the likelihood of getting something like that, because they would have to bring it in from out of orbit, more than likely.
So
It would have to survive re-entry and then be taken all the way down there and assembled, or it would need to be assembled from Makuve's giant stockpile of unnamed mineral resource. And
I mean,
but
this
it's
is-
like you just lost all of that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it would've
so-
had to, like, so no, I
word
don't think there's a secret underwater base.
So question, if Makuve lost all of that. We shipped a lot of it off to Cassilia, but they do not have Earth's seemingly infinite resources. Number one, where is all this metal and stuff coming from that's clearly being produced off in space. And
That's
the number
comets and asteroids and stuff. That's fine.
okay. And
Yeah,
I'm fine with space mining. Xeon would probably be pretty good at space mining. They're for sure Rockhopper Belta Loda.
we haven't seen a Zaku in a minute either. Like at all.
No, that would make space mining like way easier too.
Like using one?
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
like the limited like Ripley construction mech style Zaku's we saw when they were first testing them in Origins.
Yeah. I think
Like
those
any amount of mobile suit augmentation for space mining would make it so much easier and safer. You
Yeah.
kidding me?
And I think a few of those we saw in Origin are like dubiously canon, but they canonical. But we do have things like that in this universe. Like
You can make the assumption that something like that was created at some point. If you're making crab mechs, you're making construction exosuits.
yeah, we will see things like that at some point. But,
True.
Okay. I'm taking up enough time. But yeah, Revel's giving our speech here, and Kai gets up to take a pee after Amuro's like, I think he just told Amuro that. Sorry, I was just gonna say I think he told Amuro that just to scare him. I don't think he was. I think he was kidding. He's like, Amuro's like, "What? You're gonna imprison us?" And he's like, "Oh, we usually imprison people for like a year." And then there's some guy off to the side like he's kidding. He just doesn't want to lose the best
Hold on,
pilot.
Oh yeah, no, we're stuck back there. Never mind.
Yeah.
Jumping around.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Kai
subs
sneaks off.
approaching. Yeah, Kai sneaks off and is all upset about like why does everybody want to stay here? It's like, hey man, you'll figure it out. There's a sub approaching. Char's there. Gok's deployed.
Oh, I'm thinking. Sorry,
And then-
Sky doesn't sneak off just yet. I'm
That's
going.
not like the next episode.
That's the next
Like,
episode.
yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
these mixed in my head.
Easy.
Forgive me. Sorry, I'm getting stuff
Yeah,
mixed up.
let me go.
Alright,
Let me go
Jesus, fuck.
chronologically, man.
I'm talking too much.
Let me go
Let me
chronologically.
shut up. Go on.
So our spy girl approaches Kai with
Yeah.
the like cute girl sales girl routine. Like great cover. She's doing the like
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a solid like teenage
Good-
spy with no
good
training. Like,
third-rate
she's
Aerith.
figured it out.
She is very good, but
Uh,
her mark is also the easiest mark in the world, which we'll get to.
So okay, no, so we'll talk about that because like I feel like Kai's letting himself get played. I think he's actually smarter than he lets on.
I think so, too.
He earned his name. He earned his name this episode, honestly.
Really?
We'll talk about it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear this conversation.
But he doesn't buy anything, and Amuro is just like, "Wait, what? Conversation with a person? No, thank you," and
Thank you.
continues on.
Yeah.
And then she played like great position, great thing, because now she can follow them, act like she's selling to someone else, as she just eavesdrops on Frau and
We'll see that
Amuro
one. Yeah.
talking about like all of their troubles
Yeah.
with the military. Fantastic. And then we have Gogs hitting sea mines and not caring. And is this like anti-mine gel or something?
Freeze gel.
Yeah,
That's what
this
it is.
is- like-
Subs.
Freeze gel.
Yeah, I mean- Which somehow, like, once it hits the Gog, it then continues to move through with it in the like. It doesn't disperse around it. It like carries it through the water. Whatever.
Like
It's
snags
I
it
may.
almost, Yeah.
MSM-03 GOG, Freeze Yard, a gelatinous webbing launched from the capsule fired from the GOG's head while the mobile suit is underwater. Yeah, there's more details. It pretty much is exactly what you said there. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. If there's some kind of webbing, I guess it could be carried, but still weird. But yeah, we get cleared Commander Boone name to man with the Russian hat, who's just firing a bunch of missiles.
I mean, fuck yeah, he's got the funnest job in the world.
Yeah, and then hey, we're an island and we've built counter batteries, so counter missiles. Like,
Not even like flares, nah, just counter missiles.
yeah, because I mean, come on, the missile knows where it is at all times.
Yeah.
Hayato's asking for orders, but gun cannons being taken apart. Like we're in this era of like, well, I can't deploy that yet because if I deployed that now, the plot wouldn't happen. So it's being repaired.
Yeah, everything has to be. They figured it out from early on of like, yeah, we can't just have the same fight over and over again. So accumulated damage from all these battles is a factor.
Yeah, but it's like it's being repaired. Okay, then deploy Sayla. Sayla gets deployed. All right, Hayato, you're ready to be deployed. Like,
Frau also
there-
is now basically
Because-
upgraded to full-time bridge bunny.
yeah,
Now that
yeah,
Sayla's
full-time.
getting to do stuff.
Yeah, but okay. I feel it's unfair to call Frau a bridge bunny. She has
Okay.
taken on another job.
Yeah.
And Amuro even he's like, "Oh, you're even starting to sound like Sayla." Like she's taken on another job that she had no training for and is doing it competently. I will not stand for disparaging remarks against Frau or Char.
She's doing her best, man.
Yeah, so and then I talked about we'll have a handicap
Sorry.
for merchandising purposes. So our beam rifle is out of commission for this first fight.
Yeah.
And then we get the Gogs dramatically arriving on shore for a commercial break. Illustration of just, hey, anything that's not a mobile suit is obsolete now, as tanks just plink armor. And now
I got the picture for you. I know
now
what you
we
sent me
need to
earlier.
talk about.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Your boy.
so are you guys familiar with this?
The
Yeah.
audience can't see things. You got to explain what we were visualizing there.
Okay.
Give it a little bit of a visual description, Tom.
So what I posted is the real picture of the GA-8 Avenger, which is the cannon that is on the A-10 Warthog. It brings Bert with a side of Bert. It eats tanks for breakfast.
It is a very
a
big
cannon
gun.
so large that it is mounted on a railway car. It is the size of a Volkswagen Bug. All right? And then there's the barrel. Okay? So this is a real thing. Okay? Real thing.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what to do with it. And then they pointed the crazy American at it and he said, "I'm gonna build a plane around it."
Yeah.
It's not a gun that was built for a plane. No, it's a plane that was built, for a gun. All right?
Heck yeah.
This is the coolest, meanest thing to fly the air that is not a F-22 Raptor or a superiority fighter. This thing is death from the sky, and it sounds like you cannot hear the difference between the sound of the bullets. All right, it's insanity. I love
yeah.
everything about it. To see it mounted on the back of a Toyota Hilux is an affront to physics. All right.
So I did a bit of research because you brought this up to me earlier. I wanted to tell you there was some sort of like Minovsky craft system that was like when it's firing from the front and getting pushed back, there's Minovsky particles being released from the back to counteract the force. No, it's just there.
Nope.
It's just there.
It's literally a GAU-8 on a tracked Toyota. Like if you took an excavator and just chopped off the scoop part and then put the
a
GAU-8 on
fucking
there, that's what this is.
Big ass gun, yeah.
Like, no.
Not very effective,
I
unfortunately,
refuse.
against our GOG though.
I
Just
didn't even bat an eye to that thing, honestly. I was just like, oh yeah. Makes
I
sense.
don't enough of it.
Cannot do it.
I mean, it gets kicked aside by the GOG 0.5 seconds later, so, closed loop and all that.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's completely irrelevant. Also, it just
Nope.
pinks off the armor. So apparently that's a Vulcan cannon.
Yeah, same
All
things
right.
in the Gundam's
Like-
head.
That's incredible. If he has two of those mounted on as the face cannons, that's
Yeah.
incredible. A lot
Yeah.
more respect to Gundam if that's what's coming out of his face.
I believe it is.
Like,
Yeah, I do believe it was Vulcan cannons.
okay, I mean, just to be clear, like the round we're firing is like your forearm.
All right, let me double check that. Keep on talking.
And possibly, I mean, a bolter round is 70 millimeters.
All right,
Okay.
70.
20 millimeter or 30 millimeter.
Vulcan cannon,
Sorry,
9-barrel, 60 millimeter Vulcan cannon on the Vulcan
Okay, so
armored car.
it's double the size.
And
All right.
the Vulcans on the Gundam is a 60 millimeter Vulcan cannon. So yeah, it's
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more respect for its damage output, but you still can't mount one on the back of a Toyota Hilux.
yeah.
Sorry, bolter rounds typically 75 caliber or 19 millimeter, so roughly half the diameter of a 40 millimeter grenade.
Wow.
All right.
40K.
But yeah, Amuro's got the G hammer because we need to remind people that it exists from the first time that we saw it.
That's true. I forgot about that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Clover demanded it.
And the Gogs have belly cannons, which, sure, okay. Use your utility belt. All power to you, my guy.
Very strong cannon, by the way.
Yeah, we get this weird moment with Revel
Rebel?
of this guy's like, please, sir, step away from the imminent danger of the active shelling. If I'm going to be a good commander, I need to put myself in imminent danger just like my men. If I were to back down, I would be cowardly, and how would my men respond to that? You calling me a coward? Oh, fuck, a shell!
Like,
Literally 2 seconds later. Does show off something. Why Bright and the White Race crew is so effective. Literally no one before them has fought mobile suits.
Yeah.
Like the Battle of Odessa is going to get weird in a little bit because canonically there actually were GMs there, even though we didn't see this. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But functionally, he's not used to. He's been fighting this war for the last 9, 8, 10 months, however long, just tanks and jets against mobile suits. So he's trying to learn as much as he can.
That's probably most, because I mean, if this is the first one that's been produced, basically. Like, yeah, sure, there's other ones canonically, whatever, all that, but like, they're not widely distributed at this point. So like, the assets you got are the old ones, and they're obsolete. So
Yeah.
have fun riding cavalry charge, literal cavalry on horseback against tanks.
Functionally,
Enjoy that.
right now, timeline wise, I believe Shiro and the crew are in the desert, fooling around. If I'm right, during the 8th MS team. About right now. Yeah.
So, okay, so how many Gundam mobile suits are active right now?
1 RX-78-2, 2, well, really 1.5, but 2 in storage being used for parts below the white base. And then there are the dubious amount of 8th MS team RX-79s, which are pretty much just slightly better GMs or souped up GMs with some Gundam parts. So
like 20?
Yeah, let's say like 20, 30, but only one really good one, which is RX-78 Gundam. Keep in mind also all those other Gundams were retroactively added, so they were not thinking about them here.
All right, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sayla's launching soon. Everything's down except Amuro. Or not, because Hayato's out in Guntank because his repairs are done. Yay, plot needs him.
Yeah.
But he can't hurt the Gogs at all. I do like this. This has to be a Tomino thing now then, of like, okay, you forced me to include your stupid gun hammer. It's been upgraded, and it's still not effective.
Yeah, that was 100% it. This is him protesting.
Yeah. You want it in there? All right, it's not going to kill it. It's not going to be the cool toy. And then Kai's in artillery ATV. Like totally unprotected with just no armor or anything. All right, just right out in there.
He's way braver than he puts on too.
He is. He truly is. He is a very snarky little bitch too.
About 1622, Amuro does a really cool flip in the air, which we don't have points of well, you know what? We have seen 2 Gundam pilots. Guys, who is a better Gundam pilot, Amuro or Shiro?
Amuro.
Fucking frontwards for
Oh.
style or backwards for style for no reason. Oh, it's
Okay.
so funny.
Christ.
Okay, let's
Gundam
go into
fans like to
Okay.
argue who is the best Gundam pilot. We only have really one. We're not going to count Shiro. We only have one for reference. Just keep this in the back of your mind as we meet more someday.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
okay,
we could
to be
compare,
fair-
him to fucking, oh god, I can't remember their names. Mikazuki.
Oh, yes.
Wow, whatever bitch boy's name from Double O was.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Setsuna?
Setsuna F. What are your thoughts? Oh, Tom, sorry, you can't participate in this. You haven't seen him. But what do you guys
that's
think?
totally fine.
Where do we rank Amuro pulling in Prime LeBron numbers versus
Oh,
those two?
Jesus Christ. I mean, nowhere fucking competes to Mikazuki in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I put Mika at the top for right now. Then probably Setsuna, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. I'll put Amuro above Setsuna, and then Pikachu at the bottom.
Okay. Keep going.
Amuro calls for help, and now he's in a tank form. He has 2 barrels, and he's a flat boy. And the GOG tries to do a maneuver, but it doesn't work. Pew! War crimes. every single mobile suit he destroys in this trio
reactors.
of episodes is cord.
Yep,
Every one of them.
I noticed that. I noted that one.
Well,
But
Tom
then,
keeps
the other
going.
GOG,
Oh, sorry. I was
yeah,
gonna
the
say,
other GOG is just like, I don't want to die, and jumps in the water, because we'll have him come back later.
Well, Tom keeps going. Leon Kinney, I'm gonna post this. You got 20 seconds to look at it because there's slight spoilers on it. That is somebody's tier list for the time being. What were you saying, Tom? Sorry to interrupt.
Well, no, I was looking at your tier list there. Doing some mid-air conversion stuff, sailless piloting. Gundam is now underwater. Okay, beam sword underwater. Like, we get a little exposition line from Amuro that his beam rifle is operating at 50% less capacity.
Yeah.
But the beam sword underwater really doesn't make sense to me, man.
Yeah, Minovsky
Like-
particles work underwater.
Yeah, it's just, I'm gonna let you have it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Amuro's kind of getting worked though, because I mean he's fighting an underwater mobile suit in the water, and he's just getting claws to the helmet, just crush style. It's like, he's going for my cameras. I could do that too, and then just immediately stabs him in the Zaku single eye, and then chops him in half.
Yeah, Mono Eye.
Explodes again
bored.
because war crimes.
I have a question. Do you guys? Well, okay. Do we count underwater Minovsky particle explosions as war crimes?
Yes.
How do you think SpongeBob was born?
Yeah, You're right.
You're right.
All right.
SpongeBob's canonical to the universal century.
That
Question: since we never got to it, do you think there's a reason why all Zaku mobile suits are mono eye and Federations are 2 eyes? Or
I
I
feel
don't
like
like-
we did talk about this.
I just can't remember the fucking reason.
Yeah.
Pull up the archives. Pull up the old episodes.
Okay. The main reason is just because they're made by 2 different companies. Your Lockheed versus your, I don't know, I forget what the Chinese weapon manufacturer is, but Anaheim and Zeonic. But just asking questions. I know the answers. Just asking questions.
Yeah. Well, so was Glenn Beck, Miles.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we get the classic Frau shouting over the mic, and then like dramatic. We don't know if he won yet. We know he won. We're very aware that he won. Oh, look, eyebrow spikes breaking the water first. He won. Yay! But more yay. Char's here.
Char
Char's
is
here in his little skidoo.
More charcoal.
And he's reviewing the data, and his scheme was correct. And he's like, I'm just going, to personally confirm. I don't already know it's white base. I'm just going to check it out. And then if it is white base, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have a little bit of the glory. Oh, look, it's white base. I'm here for the glory.
I feel so bad because I think because he got demoted, right? I think Flanagan technically is his superior officer here, but he's working Flanagan like a friggin' tool, dude. This dude is too pure for him. They're either same rank now, or he's just been sent to be his subservient for a little bit. But
I think he has been sent to serve under him, but this dude is also like, hey, you're like a war hero, and like, okay, I'm not gonna like give you orders, but like you do chain of command and all that, but like, we cool?
Yeah. Okay, before we go to the next episode, just putting this out there because I actually haven't read this yet. It's on my list. So spoilers, Flanagan Boone dies at the end of this trio of episodes here. There is a recently started, and by recently I mean like 3 years ago, manga about Flanagan Boone called Battle Tales of Flanagan Boone, and every single chapter has a thing that's like, it is 30 days until Flanagan Boone dies. It is 28 days until Flanagan Boone meets his death. If anyone checks it out, I'll give you bonus points. If not, it's cool. Just posting it out there because that's one of my favorite new pieces of Gundam media, that this Gundam character that is in the show for 3 episodes has a whole prequel manga about his own events.
I don't know, man. Flanagan Boone's a dope name.
It's a cool name, but
Yeah, it's got a fire name.
we end off that episode and we go to episode 26, A Spy on Board. I asked you guys if you thought there would be any more spies. You probably didn't think literally yes, but not one we didn't see. Hey, Tom, you asked why not just planes and tanks? Well, you got your wish. The G armor is a plane tank thing instead of a bipedal robot.
It's all of them and none of them.
But we are. Go on.
Ugh. No, it's not functional as any of them.
Hey, well, we opened this episode with feeling the heavy imprint of one Clover on this episode, as we just get a full-on breakdown of the G armor as a basically toy commercial. Like if you ever saw those G1 Transformers toy commercials, Amuro's basically like, it does this, it does this, it does everything. And it has other shield that we're going to put on the side, so it's we get more defensive capability, so it's not weak over there.
Hey guys, come to my TED Talk where I get to talk about all the cool shit I get to use.
I do respect Tomino for being able to work it into the narrative realistically, though.
I respect.
Honestly,
Like
at first, I'm like, if I didn't hear about the Clover thing, I'm like, oh, okay, this is actual a decent reason. But if like, now that I know it's all about toys, I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird.
So all of this stuff is to sell toys. If you don't think about it, it actually is kind of better. But I know y'all are going to be thinking about it. But Tomino does have the reins. He just has to cave every few episodes to sell toys.
No, but if he's like, all right, you want me to talk about each of these things? You want me to do it in one episode a piece for each of them? No, I'm gonna do it all at once. Where it makes sense. He's going to talk to this general, and he's going to be like, we've been testing all of your new equipment. Here's how it works, and how it doesn't work. Here's how we'll improve it. And then I'm never going to talk about it again. Go away.
Yep, we'll put this in a magazine for people.
I can respect that.
We'll put this in the magazine for people 40 years in the future to talk about on a podcast if they want the details with the armaments and stuff. I was also going to say, just as a film dude, props to him as a director for just adding in this slight little moment of Amuro looking at the Matilda picture. It's like, character. That's nice. He didn't have to do that, but he did that, and I appreciate that.
But yeah, then we get our Kai dipping out, saying he's going to the bathroom.
Got to go.
He's just upset.
Got to go pee as General Rebel's in the room.
Yeah, and I feel like he could have just left. But I feel like he's trying to like throw off Amuro's presentation or something, like just being.
Oh yeah, no, it was absolutely.
Yeah, rebels planning to leave when the repairs are done. They're ordered to South America, and then the brats see Kai trying to dip out in civilian clothes. I was like, oh, it's just them. And then they'll tell someone, nope. Amuro spots him with Bright immediately afterwards, and he's just, hey, Kai, and he's just Kai is all just like, I'm leaving. Why don't you leave? Because you're not cool like me. I'm leaving.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Yeah. Which is just, it's like, hey, Bright, did you forget that the general was like, we're going to imprison you because you've seen top secret stuff and we don't want
Yep,
you to get
Bright
captured by the
is-
enemy? Are you going to let this guy leave who you know has a big ego and will probably blab literal classified information to the first pretty girl who gives him a wink? This guy, you're going to let him walk out?
Just
This
walk
guy?
away.
More than anything, you can tell, you get the vibes that these guys are all like 3 years apart at the max. With moments like this, right? It's like, just let him go, dude. Let's get some lunch, Amuro. You guys have all left me at some point during this. I can't even
Like
be
this.
mad.
Literally, you did it. Hayato did it. It's Kai's turn. All right, he'll be
Yup.
back. He needs to
It's a
have his
phase.
moment.
You all go through it. Like it's.
Oh,
thing.
in case I don't forget.
Toolbox, though.
In case I forget it, spoilers for the next bunch of episodes. Kai does not get put in the brig for this little incident with Miharu, and if I were Sailor or Amuro, I'd be a little pissed. That's not really fair.
No, it's not.
I'd be incredibly pissed. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Amuro is like, here, have my toolbox. You can sell it for cash wherever you're going. It's like, he's going to jail. He's going to a military prison until the conflict is over.
You think-
And he's not getting away.
In real life, Bright presses a button and just 5 like Fetty troopers come by and shove him into the brig.
They just
on.
drop in on ropes that are connected to nothing. And just
I
pin 'em
love
to the ground.
it. I love it. But yeah.
And then we've got Char and Boone watching from the water, Kai walking through rubble, and then Mihara's. We get her name, Miharu, but
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, soldier boy, why'd you want to come home with me?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. And then they have a nice dinner of, I assume, bread and water.
Not a lot, but it's a
Yeah.
better eating than he's probably had.
Slightly
No,
stale bread.
it's calories. It's for sure like refugee ration kind of. It's like
It-
I felt-
it'll
it's
keep you
bread
alive.
and water.
I felt so bad because I know some Irish people and how people make jokes about the potato stuff, but that potato famine was no joke. I thought the kids were
Oh,
eating
you mean
potatoes.
a manufactured famine?
Yes.
You mean a famine that was not a famine?
Yes. That stuff was no joke. I thought the kids were eating potatoes for a second. Like, holy crap, Tomino, that's bad taste. But no, it's bread.
No, it's bread.
It's bread. But we meet Miharu's little brother and sister. I don't remember their names, but
They don't need names. Their names are emotional and anchor.
Relevant. Oh.
But yeah, Kai bragging. Then he is left alone for a moment and kicks back and is like, "Oh, I'll check out her little basket. Oh, look, a gun. That's not suspicious at all. I'll just kind of continue to kick back and not ask a question."
I'm gonna pretend I
ignore
didn't
that.
see that.
Yeah.
Me ignoring all the red flags because I'm trying to get
Yeah.
laid.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Was Kai
also,
trying to get laid?
So, okay. We're not quite to where I made this question yet. We'll get okay. It's after the commercial break.
Miles, what
So
was your question?
is Kai just trying to get laid? Was
Oh, I mean, probably.
so I don't think he is. So later, like after the commercial break, Kai wakes up, he sees the explosions. He set his line as, "It seems too quick if Miharu informed the Zeons herself." So that would imply he was already suspicious, specifically that she was a Zeon spy.
Yep.
Okay? So all we've seen of their interaction so far has been her approaching him, trying to sell stuff at the gate, her approaching him in the rubble, inviting him home, their dinner, him finding the gun. And after he finds the gun, he just starts spitting out like clearly classified information about White Base. And he's like, yeah, we're also having a lot of trouble with our east engine. If you hit the east engine, it would cripple us. You definitely wouldn't want anyone to attack our east engine. Like,
Yeah, he does do that.
like,
I did find strike that as odd.
I don't know if he did or not, but like, I think he figured it out real quick.
Okay, I'm writing down. Tom, you earned some extra points here. Yeah,
I think that Kai realized as soon as he got to her house, and he saw her 2 little siblings who are probably malnourished, and then he was like, and then he checked and he was like, yep, there's a gun. Fuck, she's a spy. All right, what am I gonna do about this? Like, I think he knew in that, like, as soon as he saw the gun, I think he was like, ah, shit, I'm not getting laid. Like, I think he hoped right up until that moment, and he was like, I gotta check. She's gonna kill me. Like, literal, she'll probably kill me if I don't check, and I'm wrong. Fuck, she's a spy. All right, I'm not getting laid.
So either Kai
I'll
is
put this back in my wallet.
victim of the greatest honeypot in the history of mankind, the most successful honeypot ever, or he's just as clever as Tom said, and he's like, okay, I better give up some information so she don't kill me.
But see, I think Kai is clever though.
Yes.
Like, I mean, he is one of our 4 pilots, but I think like his smart guy, sarcastic, fuck the world, I don't trust anyone routine. That's common gifted kid burnout, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think he's actually pretty clever.
Well, if you think about it,
he earned his name this episode.
Kai, Amuro, and Frau are from Side 7. They're Side 7 kids. We know Kai is true. 18, 19, Carlos, Amuro and Frau are like 16, 17, which means that he probably was going to school at Side 7 for a little bit, or at least was like in college a first year. I don't know. The dude probably isn't dumb.
No.
To be at this military installation, whether he was a student or an adult working there. Yeah. He's snarky, but he ain't dumb. And I totally think he is smart enough to come up with this plan of like, yeah, I'm going to ride with these guys, pretend to be in the military, try not to die, and then sneak off to live in the Irish countryside for the rest of my days while this war blows over. Because nothing bad ever happens in Ireland.
Yeah. I mean, especially totally not weird to find someone named Miharu in Northern Ireland.
It's the universal century. Everybody's, spread out all over the place.
It's still called Northern Ireland, Miles. It's not that metropolitan.
Yeah, there's an entire side named Texas. Fuck off.
The implication here is that the UK... I'm not trying to get in trouble, but there's some hilarious implications about the UK holding on to some things as far into the future as this is.
It's not just the UK holding on to stuff.
No, not at all. Just the UK, homie.
Yeah.
Like I said, an entire side named Texas.
You right.
Yeah. But yeah, Char is giving orders to our little desperate spy here, telling her to sneak aboard White Base under cover of their attack. Which I also love. He's like, "Hey, Commander Boone, you should go attack them, and if you do well, I'll maybe like get you promoted back to Xeon." Which, how? But whatever, it's a good carrot.
He'll get him back to Xeon. He'll get him back home.
Yeah. But then we meet the Zagog.
Yeah, so
I was just calling them. I was just Zagok. Okay, I was just calling them Super Gogs.
Yeah, so I have the thing in there, the Zagok, which is our mobile suit
This is the one we saw in MS Team.
Yeah,
not the Gog. We saw this one.
Mobile
this
suit
is much more Crabman.
Much more Crabman. This is also so. There's the Zagok. There's the Gog. There's a few others. In the Gundam fan base and popularity of mobile suits, this thing is actually very popular and is kind of the only one that stuck around. The Gog is in the episode prior and then comes back in one episode later of another Gundam project, and then after that is never seen again. The Zagok has legs and is very popular. including the variant we'll see very shortly. Big things about it: fully amphibious mobile suit, can be on land, can be underwater. 240 millimeter missile launcher, mega particle cannon in its arms, and the Iron Nail, which is a name for its claws, which are primarily used as close combat weapons. And they can knock off and punch through the torso of a GM with a single blow. But yeah.
How many diesel engines per muscle strand?
Power output 2400 kilowatts. Sensor range 52 meters. Minovsky engine, fusion reactor.
All right. Well, there's one of them incoming, and Gundam's not ready yet.
Yeah, max speed 87 kilometers per hour on ground. Yeah, much faster in the water.
But yeah, static defenses trying their best against another missile barrage. The GOG from before is back. And then, I mean, we learned he's Miharu's connection, but just some guy Connolly in a rubber boat just getting launched out in the middle of all of this. And then, it obvious abridged opportunity. You could do so much, so many times with the clip of just Sayla blasting through the wall. Like, they have a little line of like, well, the hangar door's not open. All right, punch it. Just right through the wall.
She's the coolest, bro.
Great. But okay, so Gundam, like just in my notes here, just dash to indicate scene change. Gundam not ready. Couple of things happen. Sayla leaves. Amuro leaving now, riding on G-Fighter. Gundam's ready. Commercial break. Like in the space of 5 minutes, Gundam went from being repaired to no, we're ready, and he's already deployed.
Get their shit done.
Yeah. They gotta move fast in the military.
Yeah, commercial break. Kai wakes up, sees the explosions. We get the bit of I think he was suspected she was a spy all along. And okay, so with the East Engine thing, like I think he's like, yeah, direct activity over there because there's a lot of dudes already working on that. Like, or it's like it's stuff that we just got a whole shipment of surplus parts for. Like Kai's one of the guys who's going to have to go there and do the repair work. So he's going to be lazy and tell them to attack the thing that like, oh, if you break it, it won't be a harder repair job. It's already hard because I got to like take apart the engine to get this one computer chip out. So just blow the whole engine up. I don't care.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that, huh?
Yeah. I think he's clever, man. He earned his name. But yeah, spy contact gives her a sack of money, and a Federation uniform letters giving her orders, and then she's just like, "All right, here you go, kids. Don't spend this money all at once. Bye."
Leaves, never seen again.
Also funny, in hindsight, because as far as we know, there are like 5 ladies in little like pink Fetty uniforms on this white base in total. Yeah. If she shows up, everyone's gonna be like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, which makes sense at the end of this episode when we see her like basically just huddled in the storage bay, like not mink, because I think she realized like, "Oh, I'm in pink and everyone's wearing blue. I'm gonna stand out there. Gonna, oh my god, I'm gonna get spotted."
Why is there another Mirai?
Classic. Tomino giving us juxtaposition of war and then the trauma of war, of just her hugging her little siblings of like, I'll be back each, but hugging to the flash of explosions. Yep. Like you smell just as nice as mommy did. Like single tear, not trying trying not to cry in front of her siblings / surrogate children, but very Tomino moment among the flash of explosions there.
I'm looking up right now to see if there are, by the way, have fun with this piece of fan art here. No, I think this was official from 7 years ago. I'm looking up right now to see if there is anything about any storyline or manga or just anything about what happens to her little brother or sister, like just something of them living alone in that thing. Okay. Would you guys like to know, or would you not like to know? Because we're never going to get to this.
Go for it, man.
Okay. Jill and Millie, which were the boy's name is Jill and the girl's name is Millie. It's kind of weird. Jill and Millie get put into an orphanage later on, and Sayla is looking after them at some point in the far future. And at some point in the far future, they meet up with Kai once again. So I didn't know that. Neat. Spoilers: Sayla and Kai do not die immediately in this conflict.
No way.
Everybody's gotta die someday. But yeah,
Yeah.
we functionally do not see those kids again, but they are okay.
Oh.
Kind of.
All right. We got to motor through this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Hayato's leaving a gun cannon. Kai is like, "Oh man, why do I feel kind of worked up? What are these things? Are these emotions? Ah, shit, I gotta go back."
I'm feeling
but
things. Who the fuck am I?
Classic, like, hey, I want to use some of this frame budget on the upcoming like lots of combat. Let's just have Kai like stand there and flash back to a bunch of scenes that we've already drawn. Yeah, let's do that.
A little bit.
I did like that
mix it in there with just
among all his memories of like the good times and Ryu dying and bonding
Coward.
and trauma bonding is Sayla just slap
Coward.
So, like,
Joke's on you. He's into that
like,
shit.
oh man, I should go back to that place where everyone thinks I'm a piece of shit. All right, let's go.
Get slapped. I should call her.
Yes.
Fantastic. Then we get the beam rifle underwater exposition line, and the last time we did it, it was jarring, and this time it was jarring too, man. He shoots the dude, and then we color shift and crash zoom like 3 different times from 3 different angles that are just different enough to be like, ow, psychic damage, genuinely.
Ow, psychic.
Do you guys think the Zagok is it's overwhelming the Gundam a whole lot at about 2116 in our 26th episode here? Do you think the Zagok is a better machine than the Gundam?
Underwater, maybe.
Okay. Gundam is struggling underwater, but in totality, you'd probably say no, huh? Or what do you think?
I mean, this is only what, the second, third time Amuro's fought underwater. Like, even given his super natural experience gained from being the main plot character.
That's pretty good, yeah.
So yeah, I would say underwater. This little crab mech thing would be superior.
Yeah.
Crab mech 2.0 would be superior underwater. Yeah.
But overall,
no, it is not as. No, it is not a superior machine to Gundam.
I also love that as the battle's over, he beats the Zagok and comes in at about 22 minutes. He's just allowed to waltz back in.
Yeah.
Not punished for going AWOL.
I need to bring this up because that's after this. Frau calls for Amuro to help Hayato, and Sayla's like, "I have help. I'm okay." Sayla's help immediately shot down after she says that.
The anti-submarine's here.
Oh, it's gone.
She's like, "I have an anti-submarine plane." It fires like 2 missiles and then gets downed immediately. Fantastic. But Kai commandeers a motorcycle and then goes to help out. So just general thing of like scale of combat here. In Lancer, humans have 1 hit point. Like a human grunt has 1 hit point. So just
Lancer.
Kai's running around with 1 hit point.
It's a tabletop.
Lancer is a mecha tabletop RPG.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on this podcast before.
think you have. Yeah, I'll actually be playing it in the future.
Oh,
sweet.
fantastic!
My buddy, yeah,
I have the rule book if you need it.
oh no, my buddy's working on making a campaign for it.
Cool. Definitely. I'll send you a link, but definitely use CompCon. It's incredible.
All right. Well,
Best
so,
free
okay.
character sheet generator, or not generator, but like manager I've ever seen for any game. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
you sent this to me
shout out
before. I
CompCon.
forgot its name.
Yeah. But yeah, Hayato's about to get his arms pulled off, which I love that we act like that. There's some kind of like synergistic pain of like I'm in the cockpit and my machine is having his arms pulled out of their sockets. I need to act like my arms are being pulled out of my sockets. Like
Pilot pain.
oh,
as it
it
were.
hurts so bad I can't concentrate. I love it. Yeah, but I look. Kai shows up right as they're like, "We've finished repairs." Oh, look, there's Kai. Hey, why are you in civvies? You know what? I don't care. Jump in there.
Get your ass in there.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Bright told us he knew you would be back. I owe him $5.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
right?
Kai's badass line, of course, is, "Hey, buddy, dance to this tune. Pew 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 pew."
That was pretty good.
But now it's a 2-on-1 with Gundam, except it's not, because he pulls Gundam into the water. Miharu gets aboard with literally no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, people sneaking on and off of bases with Gundam gets a
clearly
little
not
absurd.
a challenge.
Yeah.
But Sayla gets a kill. She blows up a submarine. Yay, Sayla.
I got one.
Yeah, and then Amuro surfaces. The Zagog is like, all right, I'm gonna get him. Blasts up through the surface. Kai shoots him once, and then he's like, wait, where'd he? Oh shit! As he just link hammers him, just slices directly through the center of the head. Sink. Explosion. More war crimes. Yay!
Yay.
Yay, war crimes.
More crimes in front of Rebel, who is off on the land
Yeah.
watching this. He's like, we're not even following that damn Antarctic Treaty anymore, bro. Blow up as many of these things as you want.
Throw that shit out the window.
Makube already
Makube
said
broke it.
Makube broke it, so anything goes now.
Yeah,
That's
now
fair.
gloves are off.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it last time, but technically, I think Makube breaking it goes alongside Yuri using that vaporization bomb.
Yeah.
So I think that may have just been a nuke.
Just another nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get a brief bit of Kai coming back, being all smug, and Amuro being like, "Yo, you still have my toolbox?" He's like, "Yeah, nobody wanted to buy it. It's junk." He's like, "But I paid a lot of money for that." Dude, it is called humor, man. Please, it's called humor. My guy. Hayato's all upset. Like, just crossing his arms, being all upset. Spies on board. We get our exposition outro, and
I love the
Miharu,
little
like huddled behind like the spaceship equivalent of a dumpster.
I love the little shot at about 22, 26, 25 of the mad angler, and it looks like a happy angler. He's got a little smile on his face. Our eye ship there.
Sharks up.
I'm trying to find a picture of it.
All right.
He's a happy
While
angler.
you do that. Oh, it is. He does have a little smile. That's great.
But
Episode 27. Across the Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Our little narrator man. White base, current location, the Atlantic Ocean. Their goal, across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Like, duh. Fucking duh. I assume if you're in the ocean, your destination is not the ocean. There's nothing there but more ocean.
they could be going to I don't know. Where they put Napoleon? I forget the name of the island. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're headed to South America,
Yeah,
Brazil.
but also I'm pretty sure we haven't mentioned that it's Northern Ireland until the start of this episode because it's in my notes as wait, what?
Oh, okay.
All of this was like I don't think they mentioned the location until this, or I just missed it, but it's definitely in my notes here. I was like, oh wait, we gotta talk about that. There's implications to that.
No, they mentioned
we
it
covered
in
it.
Char Returns.
Did they? I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Like
feel
the
like they
saying
might
Northern
have.
Ireland Fed base.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have missed that. Yeah.
I also love that battleship designs have not changed that much in the Universal Century. About 246
Aircraft carrier.
aircraft
designs, you mean?
carriers. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's just a modern aircraft carrier.
Yeah. But now we're doing another midair conversion. I wonder why. Now that we have that backstory. But yeah, I love that we do still have just OG aircraft carriers, but they're just getting absolutely worked.
She
because
is ever present. Clover is here forever. No.
But we get Miharu sneaking into Bright's room, and then Kai comes in to find him, and she hides under the desk. But like her skirt rips or something, and then he kneels down and spots her with a gun drawn. She doesn't shoot, and she goes, hi.
Hello.
Hey there.
She's like, oh, I just wanted to come aboard and see you. He's like, oh, well, like, what about your siblings? And that gun? And the uniform? All right, you better hide in my room.
So this show does something that I've not seen in another work of fiction. I feel like there's got to be something before. There's the secret spy. I've never seen I know you're a spy. I kind of don't care, but I also have to warn my own people, but can't let them know that I know you're a spy. It's this weird dynamic that exists just in this episode, which is fascinating.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, but I couldn't tell you.
Yes,
I'd have to do research and come back with an answer. But I do like this dynamic. It is fun.
Yeah.
Especially with Amuro seeing her, and he's just like, "Hey, is that your girlfriend?" It's like, yeah. So let's go with that.
I love Amuro just being he's bringing your friggin' college dorm mate who sees you sneaking in a girl when you're not supposed to. You're all like freshmen, and he's like, "All right, bro, I won't say anything."
Yeah.
He's just
It's
a
not
bro,
like we're
so-
official military right now or anything.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
He's
This is also a great plan from the Zeke. Like, fantastic plan.
Yeah.
Like, fake distress signal from a civilian aircraft. Get in close enough and be like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. Cool spy, you hear? Watch talkies. We do get the line of like, hey dude, stay in the plane. Your Xeon accent is too strong. Every time that guy talks, it's like, George, am I gonna get to see the rabbits later?
that's
Like, it's unreal, man. He talks like three times, but that's the Xeon accent, I guess.
So it's never said. We don't know what it is, but there is a Xeon accent.
It's Texas drawl.
Okay, so I thought the dude was talking in like a German accent, but it was just very bad.
That too.
he sounds like Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
I guess we can say the Zeeks have a mixed Texan Southern drawl with a German accent in real life.
God.
Just
Which sounds gross. I don't like to think Char sounds like that, so we'll just say
No, he's royalty.
he's royalty. He's British, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, Job John here is just like, yeah, I'll let you go to the. Hey, turn right. Don't go down that hall. Turn right. That's where the bathroom is.
Yeah.
Turn right. I guess that's not suspicious. He doesn't know where the bathroom is. Yeah,
Doesn't
Kai walks
question it
in
whatsoever.
right at the end of Miharu's little secret watch conversation. And then he, like, while they're talking over lunch, he just brain blasts and is like, oh shit, she's talking to the competent spies. I gotta actually stop the intel leak. But I do. Then we have this little dynamic of he's like, Bright, you gotta shoot those fishermen. There might be spies. It's like, but they're not. Like, I have all the paperwork. It says they're just fishermen, but they might be spies. Okay,
do
but
you
like,
know?
do you know something I
Proof?
don't?
No.
No, fuck.
No,
No, not at
I
all.
can't route a
Damn it.
girl.
They're spies. I just can't prove it.
Yeah. You gotta trust my gut. You just deserted yesterday, kid.
Yeah, you gotta give it like 2 more episodes before we start just all like utterly trusting you with our lives again.
Yeah.
It's a cool
so,
dynamic, like I said.
Switching gears, but question here. Is mobile armor just anything that is essentially a mobile suit but doesn't have legs?
Yes, pretty much.
All right.
Anything that's not a mobile suit and not a vehicle, not quite a vehicle. So
What?
okay, tanks and jets, like the Fetty tanks and jets, are not mobile armors. The G armor pretty much is a tank and a jet, but it has all that other stuff, so it's a mobile armor. And the Gabro, whatever, is a mobile armor. A normal boat, like a fishing boat in Gundam, is not a mobile armor because it's not a mobile suit.
It's a submarine, but it has hands,
Yes.
so it's a mobile armor.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
It's a Matang, is what it is.
If
That's
it didn't,
a Pokemon.
yeah, okay, no. So if Beldam didn't have fingers, he would be a vehicle. But since he has fingers, he's a mobile armor. If he also had legs, he'd be a mobile suit.
Yes. Yeah. And the G armor.
Don't care if you say I'm right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I'm going with it from now on.
The G armor
Just
also
letting
is a
you
mobile
know.
armor because it has a bunch of stuff that a normal vehicle wouldn't have. So.
Yeah, it's got little hands balled up into fists inside it. You have to do a separate plastic mold for those, so it's a G armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Boone wants to take his little crab mobile armor to go after White Base. Little big angry beetle sub thing. Toe and 2 gogs. Missiles, and more missiles. And hey sir, we have more missiles incoming. Zayla and Amuro, little debate about which module they're gonna deploy.
Ones to use.
And then more missiles. Miharu and Kai keep getting knocked over from the shaking because it needs to be dramatic. She's like, "Oh man, I didn't realize there were children on this warship."
This
no.
fucking line
Nobody
pissed me
did.
the fuck off.
Nobody realized that.
Okay,
It's a
Gonna
warship.
say, Tom,
These are all children, no?
not canon to this show. This is a mobile armor
Oh,
from Gundam
what?
Seed. That's not canon to this. That's from
That's a
different movie.
Digimon.
Yeah. Yeah, anything, yeah. If it's not a car
that's a
but not a
Digimon.
mobile suit, it's a mobile armor.
I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's kids aboard, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't think about that. Kids like my little brother."
They're all children.
Teenagers.
Yeah.
Like, okay, no, like when you're 15 and you see a 6-year-old, like that's a child.
All right.
Like,
fair,
yeah.
fair.
But commercial break. White Base is getting hit, like direct hits this time. We just repaired it, and now we're just destroying shit again. But don't worry, we'll be fully repaired by the end of this episode, and you won't see any of it, and it won't take any time. We'll just, it'll happen.
Be fixed. Yeah.
Also
just
another
trust us.
another double shield
Yeah.
moment at 1340.
Really?
Yes,
Double
another
shield.
stacks upon the shield.
Okay, so no, I saw that, and it seemed more like,
Oh yeah.
like there is a purpose, like there's another, like a blade of armor, of like there's another shield over the shield. Of like, we know this one, that like the first heat hawk hit that gets you in like upper sector, like the middle third. Like if that shield is split in half and then there's a third on each side, like the first time you hit that section, it ablates, and then there's another bit of shield under it.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Amuro talks about it in his little
see the
Clover
double shield.
mandated
Yeah.
in his little Clover mandated explanation at the beginning of this episode,
Yeah,
the
he's
last
like,
one,
we're gonna
whenever.
get another shield for the other side so that I'm not unprotected.
Not unprotected. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we give Miharu a life jacket, which would have served her great. later.
Yeah.
That's
You
insane.
know, she
that it
wasn't
actually would
already
have.
dead. But that they're she's like, it's my fault. It's not your fault, baby. It's totally my fault. No, it's not your fault. I mean, maybe kind of your fault.
He
But,
says
like-
he said no information you gave them would have caused this attack, which is a lie.
That's yeah,
A fat lie.
blatant lie. That was the line though. No information you gave them would have you literally gave her the target specifically on white base to attack.
It very highlighting in a manner, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like it's expressed East Engine.
Yeah, but then we get a midair separation, and Amuro is just like, dark shape in the water, kill it. Hayato and Core Fighter, white base taking more hits, and then it's a no for Kai in the gun parry, which the gun parry is the stupid green belly herc, right?
Yes. This
Okay,
is our favorite
yeah.
machine.
And then it's water battle time. Splash 1's
Hate water levels.
Sayla killed it. Yay, Sayla. 2 kills in 2 episodes. Good job.
She's doing her best.
But she's got a wing smoking, and then she just presses some buttons and is like, it's fine. I put the fire out, guys. Don't worry. I'm good. Amuro has no underwater weapons, apparently. He's killed 2 guys underwater so far, but he has no underwater weapons. So let's get him some underwater weapons, man.
If he had that Gundam
guess,
hammer, it would have been good.
is where we get our Expo beam rifle line. The Gundam hammer actually probably would have been terrible underwater.
Oh, you're right. The physics. I wasn't thinking of it.
Yeah, would have had to power like every movement of it. But yeah, kids getting blown around inside the ship. Miharu's like, I want to fight. Please let me help. It's like, yo, whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on?
I mean, it's like, I get it. You're doing this for money to feed your 2 little malnourished siblings. But like, come on.
She also, the war probably has not reached Ireland if there's a Fedi base still there in the 9 months, which means either one, she's only been a spy for 9-10 months max, or
No,
B, she's
it's
maybe been a
an
spy for a
offensive
few
in
weeks.
Europe. No,
There
she's been placed near this base.
Yeah.
Like, they are paying her like more than likely they are paying her a small stipend to keep like her and her sibling children
Oh,
just hungry enough to be desperate, so that she keeps sending, like, her job is to just hang out, and then she's like, hey, this weird ship came overhead today. I don't know what it is. Here's a picture.
well,
Like,
no matter
that's her
what,
job.
it has to have been 9 months because the war started like January 10th, January 3rd. So like, no matter what, she's only been doing this job for maybe January through when the Xeon invaded through now October, November.
Fair, but
yeah.
I mean, she's pretty good at it.
Yeah, she's good at it. I'm thinking there's totally a possibility this thing started just a few weeks ago when Char showed up and it was like, hey, do you want some money to snitch?
Nah, see, I think that she's been there for a bit.
Okay.
Like, if there's a European offensive going on and there's a Federation base, like, she was approached by a plainclothes Xeon dude who saw her like begging for money or like day-old bread to feed her sibling children, and was like, hey girl, I have a job offer for you and you don't even have to really do anything. Like, that's how that works. Someone saw like, oh, this girl's got a lot of levers I can pull, let me make her an asset.
Speaking of
I
pulling
think she's
levers,
had that job for most of the month, or of the conflict.
Gotcha. I was gonna say,
But
speaking
yeah,
of
Kai's
pulling
like,
levers.
yeah, you can be my bombardier. It's super easy. All you got to do is, pull the trigger when the crosshairs are on it. It can't be that hard. But she misses the first shot, and then there's a malfunction because they got shot at. And then I just go, she's doing something reckless and is going to die. Manual release of missiles. She doesn't know. The guy's like, "Hey, do you know the procedure? You kind of have to know the procedure." She's like, "Nah, I got it," and presses a button and fires a missile that I don't know if it was ever designed to be fired effectively indoors next to a person. But
The shockwave blast. Maybe she just got knocked out of the hangar.
the back blast throws her clear of the hangar. So I mean, the shockwave of that, man.
Yeah, no, because it's literally like she pulls the lever to fire the missile, and then she's just gone.
Like
As soon as you see the
if we're
white,
ignoring the Wile E. Coyote, like she doesn't start falling until she looks down. Like it's, I mean, it's a really comical but sad death.
dude, and her
Yeah,
hair
no,
goes all
She didn't
out.
deserve to go out like that, but it also makes total sense. Like
That shot of her, I remember I was watching this years ago with my grandmother, and that shot of her just like suspended in air above the Atlantic Ocean was just tragic to me.
yeah,
I
and
thought
that,
it was
like
fucking hilarious.
that's the thing is it's both of those things to me because it's a military Darwin Award, which we honestly have had quite a couple of those in Gundam. Like a couple of people have died
I'm
just because
thinking
they
of the
were dumb.
dude Omar blasted out of the side of that door
Yeah.
with a rocket launcher
Yes.
from
Yes.
point blank.
Yup.
Like, but that like the one with the engine lines behind her there, that expression on her face of like she has just enough time to realize like, oh, I'm about to die and my sibling children are eventually going to run out of money. They don't know how long I'm going to be gone for. They don't know I'm dead. Kai probably doesn't know oh, that's the water crash. That is also presuming that she wasn't dead before she was launched out of that hangar, which I'm going to say like internal organ damage for
There's a
sure.
chance she just got shockwaved and has been.
Yeah.
We hear a
just the- I mean, like, your
scream.
lungs crushed.
It was a very long scream
Yeah.
after she's like ejected that fades out. So,
I mean, I'll give you
But I
some
mean-
narrative license, but
but I mean, yeah,
she's
then
dead
you know
before she
you
left the plane.
Yeah, but then you follow the course of events, and then you just see her bounce off the fucking water.
All of that could have been in slow. Like this could be Dragon Ball. This planet will blow up in 5 minutes time. That
Yeah.
could have been like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Also, when you just take into consideration the fucking aircraft that she's in, like,
Stupid
yeah,
belly
you-
hurt.
I'd probably get launched from that too if the missile launched from inside a fucking rectangle with wings.
Yeah.
Poor Miharu.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
we gotta-
difference, I guess, between you
we
and me. Our thing. I don't hear a scream during that whole moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's
really?
no scream in Japanese.
Interesting.
Okay.
No, it's like kind of silent or like an eerie noise just playing throughout.
Wow.
When she's
Of
like
her
in
falling
that,
out.
yeah, in that weird like red and white.
Yeah, it's just like a noise and like that's it. And then
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a scream for us. Wow.
Huh. They took some license. That's good to know. Maybe there will be other differences.
But yeah, we've got 2 Zagoks down. Amuro stabs the mobile armor in the eye, and then it sinks and explodes. More war crimes. Kai calling for Miharu. Frau
Rest in
radios
peace,
he's got to
Flanagan.
land. And then we just get everyone kind of just staring at Kai, who's just crying on the ground. Of like, they're like, "Yo, like, why is he so sad?" Like,
Yeah, we
okay,
won.
so
What the fuck?
apparently there was this girl, and like Kai was really into her, but it turns out she might have been a spy. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, look. Okay, we've already been over this already. Hey guys, why is Kai crying on the ground? Okay, so there was this girl. And
There's this girl.
like, really, that's how I think that went down.
I love how Bright's like, dang, that's crazy. You let a spy on board?
Yeah.
What are you, stupid, bro? Holy crap. Could have got us all killed.
Yeah, but
I love...
She's the only one that died, fucker.
we get white base flying while images of Kai and Miharu for their whole like I mean maximum like
Fly's
couple of days
lifespan.
romance.
Dude, it was...
maximum couple of days.
Oh, no, it wasn't a couple of... Oh yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of full time, yeah. In terms of them hanging out, she was at her house for like 6 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
And at about
Didn't even get
22,
laid.
But
didn't
then
even get
we
laid.
end with, "Why did you have to leave me?" It's like, wait, what?
And that little
Like, that's our ending.
realistic depiction of her at 22:35, where she's
Well-
hyper realistic in his head.
So here's the thing, man. You moved on real quick because just a couple episodes ago we ended on Matilda.
That's true.
Like, you were pretty hard up for her, man, and now I mean, good on you. Moving on. This one's a little more appropriate.
Yeah.
I
Another dead redhead,
wish-
by the way.
I know. I'm aware. I know.
Lots of dead gingers.
Don't get me started. I
Are you a ginger?
wanted her to survive. I wanted her little children, siblings, to be brought onto White Base and join the little gaggle of brats. I thought
So-
that would have been fun.
So drawing a line through my notes where I was about to ask, did you guys think Miharu was going to join the crew or die the whole time? Just going to write that off there?
No. Did I think she was going to join the crew? No. Did I want her to join the crew? Yes.
I think having someone aboard who was going to be like, hey, can we trust her? Can we not? And then Kai has to protect her. And then Amuro being good guy, Amuro would be like, guys, we can trust her. Would be cool. And then if she died later on in the series, that would add some like dramatic suspense. I'm thinking of a moment
Wait
later.
to it.
But it's like, nah, she never got to even leave Earth.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was like, my initial reaction from these scenes were, damn, it's about that time this little shit got some trauma.
He did a lot of growing up these 2 episodes.
Yeah. Like he is at his core an 18-year-old. He is not a
Yeah.
big boy. He's
Yeah,
he's
that's
just
fair.
figuring stuff out. Where do you guys think Kai goes from here?
Back onto White Base.
I mean, character-wise.
More serious.
Oh. Yeah. Probably more serious.
I don't know that he does.
I think we're gonna... Oh, yeah?
I think he stops goofing off as much, but I think he's still gonna be Kai. He's still gonna be a sarcastic little shit.
I think he'll still goof, but be less about the death stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we might die, guys. He's like, no, we might really die, guys.
No, I think it's more like he gets it now, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's Amuro when he was leaving was like, how can you leave, man? We're trauma bonded. He's like, fuck you, I ain't trauma bonded no one. And then he's like, oh, fuck, I miss Ryu.
He also,
Like,
as far as we know he's of Puerto Rican descent. I don't know if he's from Puerto Rico. He's got kind of nowhere to go if he's just a space noid from Side 7 or wherever he was from before, wherever his family is from, or if he was an orphan. This is kind of all he's got now.
yeah.
So it's
I don't know. I think he'll embrace it to the extent that he can embrace any kind of rigid authoritarian system of life.
Gotcha. Well,
That
hey,
being the military.
the military. Well, hey, rapid fire predictions, so we can get on out of here.
Jabura, we're heading there.
Bro, yeah, I see the aftermath and see the differences between the 8th MS and now.
Jungle mech.
I think we're gonna be doing.
It's going to be
jungle
painted green and it's going to have tiger stripes.
stuff.
More Char.
Jungle Goof.
Jungle goof.
Like Joof, if you will. It's still spelled the same, though, because fuck you.
Oh.
Fascinating. Well, hey.
That's all I got, man. Get
All
us
right.
out of here.
Oh yeah, let's get us out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. We will continue next time with Episode 28, Tragedy in Jaburo. Episode 29, A Wish of War Orphans. And Episode 30, A Decoy in Space. What could happen? Stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.